Hey guys, Chaz here, and I'm here with an episode of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now, I tried to start this game earlier on my channel, about maybe 6-7 months ago, about half a year ago. Might have been, well, actually, it had to have been at least a year ago. It was around the summertime in which I had started it up before I started up my senior year. And I had a fair bit of it recorded. Y'all never saw past White Orchard because I went ahead and made the decision whenever I got my new graphics card, because now, as y'all probably know, or I might have mentioned in one of the episodes if it even got uploaded, that I'm running a Dual SLI between two 970s. And I also added about 5 terabytes of space onto my computer. So, yeah. I also switched over my operating system from being on one of these hard drives to being on a solid state drive, so that way my computer could work a lot faster. And that's what it's been doing, so I went ahead and made the rash decision to go ahead and wipe everything. That was my decision. Probably wasn't the best. I should have uploaded some more of them, but y'all never saw past White Orchard. But I had reached, I think, the end of the game. It was before, I know Heart of Stone had come out, but it was before Blood and Wine even came out, and I had gotten all the way to where I could play Blood and Wine. And then I got computer rebooted, and so I booted it back up, and got to play Blood and Wine. And never really got to do that, so I've decided that I'm going to do a just complete fresh start. No, I usually do that, but I think I'm going to do Blood and Broken Bones. I don't want Death March because Death March makes the game an inconvenience to me. Like, I can do it, but I would rather go with Blood and Broken Bones because there are a few things I just like to be able to do after combat, like being able to rest, get my health back, different things like that. So I'm gonna go with Blood and Broken Bones, show tutorials. It's been a hefty minute since I've actually played this game, so I'll do that. And since I rebooted, I didn't actually keep my saves, so I skimmed through my videos by putting them into a loop and just going through them at like 2x speed. Just skipping over the combat bits, but all the story elements I browsed through and remember all of my choices. So I'm gonna go ahead and simulate the Witcher 2 save. A lot of my side quest, things like that might actually carry over, I don't actually think do carry over. Like, there are a few references back to the old games, but they aren't entirely determinant on whether or not I actually completed it in the first and second game. So I know I'm doing The Witcher 1 alongside The Witcher 3 now, and completely skipping over The Witcher 2, but y'all have already seen The Witcher 2. I've already told you all the choices that I'm going to make throughout that entire series to begin with, and so I can start this because y'all already know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate The Witcher 2 save, so whenever I get out of White Orchard, it'll ask me what my choices in the prior games were. So without further ado, let's start this with probably one of the coolest cutscenes. Alright, so thus starts our dear Witcher asleep on the ground.
You know I don't find that amusing.
And we're going to the major character that's been missing from the games, but not really the
It
books.
wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
So kind of while this tutorial is going on, I'm going to discuss a few things that are probably going to occur within this game. Well, first is going to be romance. In the prior games, in The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2, I did romance Triss, and I think for this third, I'm going to do the exact same. Since it's 4. Okay, so I have moved around a lot of the buttons.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
So you guys may kind of recognize this place from the first game. This is the exact tower in which a sick Triss is healed, and you can apparently fornicate with the sick Triss.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
I forgot. Some sounds don't play in the left ear, and usually I keep my right ear open so I can hear what else is going on around me. Just one of those paranoid things.
Lilac and gooseberries, of course.
Geralt, stop fingering my toiletries.
Shit. Found mountain pass as beautiful as ever.
If you look just down there through that little segment, you can see Ciri fighting. Or at least training to fight. Unlocked. Oop, could only unlock one. There you go. Sort of get down the stairs a bit faster. Just roll.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
He does a lot of monologuing in this. Says a lot of his actions out loud, or what he's observed.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl-ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Apologies, not enough.
Sorry's not good enough. You're gonna read Ghouls and Owl-Ghouls in its entirety, appendices included.
No, please! I'd rather clean the stables.
End of discussion. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Not this time.
Not this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's go straight to free training.
Let's skip straight to free training. No point going over the basics again.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Snow flurries.
Adriana did this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
So my memory of this is foggy. I don't genuinely know if that guy who just talked is who I think he is, because I think we killed him in the first game.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
I know we will. That's not what worries me. You've seen her tracks. She's at full gallop all the time. Breakneck speed through wild lands, devastated battlefields. She's in a hurry to get somewhere. Or fleeing something. Either way, it means trouble of some sort.
Be surprised if she wasn't in trouble. She's always poked her nose in beehives. Courtly intrigues here, mages' conspiracies there. What do you expect?
Don't know. Guess I thought once we were finally reunited, things would be calm, at least for a while.
Calm? With Yennefer? Good luck.
So, before I select this next dialogue option, I am genuinely going to say this. For the duration of up until it was on how it was in, like, how I posted it prior, I'm pretty much going to cut out as much of the combat as I can before, you know, getting up to that, so that way y'all don't have to, if y'all do choose to sit down and watch this, if anyone does, so that way you don't have to be watching the same material over and over. So I'm just going to reduce it down to mostly the end of combat, show you what I'm fighting, how that fight finishes, probably cut out multiple deaths if I have them, and then I'll show dialogue, cutscenes, and story element. And then if I have anything to say, I'm going to post that in there.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet. Soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Shit. Of course, an army's passed, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Bird skull and black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's? Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No. Because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
But
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too. His theory collapsed.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going. We going?
Help me! Help! Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Slower. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we look.
So it was set to be some drowned sat on.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is your coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They go right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Tension's running high.
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Guess you won't drink at all then.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Show me what you
Show me
got.
what you got behind the counter.
So, I am a heavy player whenever it comes to Gwent. That's how I get a lot of my money very early on. And can't really buy anything past that.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Thanks for everything.
Master Witches, would you be of a mind to kill the griffin? Beast's a scourge on our land. Only killed livestock at first, but it's got a taste for human flesh of late. We're afraid to set foot outdoors.
If someone will pay us, won't say no. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black one's been...
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
100 years old.
See you later, Vesemir. I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
That table's cleared
There
out.
are 4 factions.
For what?
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Oh, she's real, alright.
Not a place
Real
I'd
pain
ever
in
expect to
everyone's
find a
ass.
scholar. Taking you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down. War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
I've played enough Rome Total War to know that you can knock down just about any
Gotta
wall
go.
with any
So
number.
A moment, Witcher.
Throw a
You
bunch of
strike me as a
lives.
man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
I will genuinely say, one of my favorite parts about this game is Gwent.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how it's done.
I don't need a tutorial for this game. Just gonna say that now. So, let me go ahead. And let's go with frontline. Definitely need a spy. I'm gonna add all the important characters first. Yeah, add medic. 11, any specialty. I'll pick one of those. And probably, let's see here. I don't really bring along. Yeah, don't really do many of those. I've only got one of those, which I will take out of the deck for now. And then I will take them. I shall also take 3 of them. Alright, my luck. Start game. I will go first. Decoy. I got spy. That's gonna be the first thing played. Okay, well, might as well take it now. Alright. My opponent has passed. There. Sweet. So I shall go for that. That weakens you more than it weakens me. Just be an asshole. There we go. 7-1 and 62. So
well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
So I'm gonna finish up the dialogues here. And then after that, oh god. So, dear friend, forgive me for not asking about your health or how you've been for the last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet and soon. Ride to Willoughby near Vizima and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our reunion, I won't be able to wait eagerly or otherwise very long. Your dear friend Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn. So.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies? It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that says he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself, the Butcher of Blaviken.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter O'Dean, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy...
Vagrant. You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Yeah, of course, it's about love.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Gonna go ahead and be a bit of a spoiler
We men of the
here.
road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Gaunter O'Dean. Probably one of the most interesting characters in this entire goddamn game. And... yeah. He's gonna show up later. That's just my little tiny spoiler.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You done nothing.
Horses working witchcraft. Get him!
Down. Fuck. Fuck. Okay.
How long you gonna make me wait? Nice meeting you.
He's not dead, he's not dead. That's enough Guardians about Yennefer.
What do you want?
Bram.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes, my losses grow. Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
What you offering?
Let me have a look at your stock.
Ooh. Saddlebags. Hold on. Roach has nothing as far as that. 30. More stamina. Fear level. So, gonna be honest here. Probably not gonna bother with getting any of this. I might pick up the armor set, mostly because it's a full set. And when you have it, you get more of these sort of perks. I do need to be level 4 though, whenever I do buy these. And plus I need to have a lot more. Yeah.
Take care.
I'm gonna go ahead and do some side quests here. And just cut it down.
It's Durban
So I'll go ahead and do this pause here so that way in that I'll know when to start cut.
Not Voidemort.
It's raining.